Anytime you're miserable, it's because you're focused on what you don't want, don't have, don't like. Well, what do we call that? Well, don't want is our fears. But what if I fail? But what if I look bad? What if I screw up this huge deal? But what if I can't get out of this partnership? But what if? This is a horrible trap to be in. When you're focused on what you don't want, you're miserable. And guess what happens? When you focus on what you don't want, that's like walking backwards into your future. I don't walk, but I'm pretty sure y'all don't go really well backwards. Most of you would trip if you tried to go everywhere in your life walking backwards. And that's what you're doing when you're focused on what you don't want. Number 2 is when you focused on what you don't have. That's all your envy. I heard the key to getting into heaven is quoting Dan Sullivan. So Dan says, when you are envious, you block the very thing that you want. So we cannot be sitting around going, oh, I want Dean Graziosi's money. Oh, I want Joe Polish's sense of humor. No one says that. But I want, when we spend our time focused on what we don't want, we drain ourselves. What we don't have, then we upset ourselves. And lastly, when we focus on what we don't like, that's all of our complaints. Do you know how much of your life you waste complaining? Each and every one of you, myself included. Think about how much energy you lose complaining. Oh, this room's too cold. Oh, I don't like the food here. Oh, I didn't like my airplane today because it wasn't big enough. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like this about my spouse. I don't like that about my children. I don't like this about my house. I don't like that about my car. Do you know how much of your energy is being wasted talking about what you don't like? We need to clean that up.